Well, hi. How are you, chat? Ladies, gentlemen, programs, users, and gentlefolk. It's that time. Welcome on into the arcade. We're open, and we're soon to be moving location. Less than 24 hours, and yeah. Let's just put it this way. Let's zoom out here for a second, and I'm just gonna. Let's see if I can. Oh, you know what? I've got to turn that off. That's why it's not doing what I needed to do. Let's just take a quick look here. Right? So all of that. There's your foot pick. Don't ghost. Wait, what? In the actual F? Done. Oh, hey, the AI is working. Dad lost his head. No. I lost something. Not exactly sure what, but something. Hi, chat. How are you? Hi, Audi. Hi, Icy. Yeah, so moving day is... freaking dude, I love me. Early me like. Well, so today's stream is going to be, you know, on the short side. We're probably going to cut it off about 4 p.m. my time because I would like to... Well, yeah, moving day. It's weird because there's already a little bit of an echo in this room because I've already been moving some stuff out, right? So, you know, all of this stuff back here, it's just like 4 p.m. Yeah. That's like 3 hours. We still got a 3-hour stream. So, but yeah, that's about 3 hours. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a time. We're gonna be, so I'm moving with the mist tomorrow. I'm probably gonna move some stuff over tonight too, just so tomorrow isn't like, I've already got some stuff over there that I've already moved. I moved like my fitness equipment, and the sim rig is over there, right? So the wheel and the shifter and everything is all over there already. I moved a couple of boxes of stuff, right? Oh no, it does no. Like I said, I can walk between here and there in 10 minutes. So the nice thing is, again, I'm still local. So if I want to come over and visit, I want to come and hang out and chill with Frightful, I can do that. But then he gets all of his space back. So then his computer goes from his bedroom into here. Yeah, well, I mean, the crazy part is it has been almost 4 years since I moved here. Start of October, it'll be 4 years to the day. So we're just short of the 4-year point since I ended up landing here. And you know, it's been almost 2 years since Twitch Mom and I have been seeing each other. So, you know, it's one of those, it's the natural progression. It's time, right? Yeah, right? I know. We're in the...
All your base, all your base belong to us. All your base, all your base belong to us.
Thanks, Anonymous, for 350 bits. I forgot how long this one is.
All your base belong to us.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, Jesus, time flies. Yes, it does.
Give me the money, you motherfucker!
Oh God, here we go.
Give me back my son! My son! Give me back my son! My son!
Thanks, Anonymous.
Give me the money! My son! Give me back my son! My son! Give me back my son! My son! Money! Give me back my son! Give me the money! Give me back,
okay, this is gonna take a second because, you know, Anonymous is throwing out bits here. Yeah, so it's because I actually turned on the AI portion of it. I gotta turn that down just a little bit. God damn, that is That's loud.
Give me back my money. Give me back my gun.
6 years since you, yeah. 6 years, man. A lot of you got some time here. Thanks, Anonymous, for the 1,250 bits.
Give me the money. Give me back my gun. Give me the
Oh,
money. Give me back my gun. Money. Give me back my gun.
yeah. Wow. Howdy, you will hit 3,000 hours, and this is since the reset today.
Give me back my gun. Give me the money. The money. Give me the money. The money. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money. The money. Give me money. The money. Give me money. Give me money. The money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Give me the money.
Wow, holy crap, that's right. Remember, chat, when I rebranded, it reset everyone's time. Watch time. 7 years, 6 years. Holy crap. Wait, Icy. You've been following less time than Nuts Life? How is that possible?
Sweet.
How is... Chat, hi. Holy crap. Okay. Hi.
Identify yourself, program.
Later.
Thanks for the refollow, Slider. We know... Well, no, exactly. Icy. Did you do the old unfollow and then refollow? Did you do that? I feel like you did that. I love that. I get an email notification. 2 Sliders now knowing you. Following you. Wait, what? Changed his name. I didn't unfollow, refollow. Yeah, okay. Because I was about to say, you've been here like 8 fucking years. What are you doing? Because my sub time is longer than follow age. Yes, your sub time here is like probably, yeah, you're upwards of what, like 8? You're over 84 months, right? Holy crap. Jeez, guys. Y'all are freaking insane. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 250 bits, and then thank you, Anonymous, for the 1,250 bits. 78 months. Yeah, there you go. 78 months. Growing Pain has been here 84 months. God damn, that is... I'll be honest, the level of, like... Jeez, that's 6.5.
Over 9,000!
Sleepy Developer has just tipped 13.37.
Okay, first and foremost, that was not Sleepy, but thank you for the 1337. I know who actually tipped, but they said Sleepy because they can type out the freaking chat. Thank you. Not gonna call you out, but I know that wasn't... Yeah, so, wow. God damn, y'all have been, oof. Some of you have been here a long...
9,000!
Nuts Life has just tipped 150. I do not want IT, do you?
Holy crap. Nuts Life, thank you, dude. Holy crap. I don't think you guys really truly understand how much that's gonna help. Like, seriously, like, this, the one thing I've been stressing is because I'm going to be off for a week, right? And, like, that for me feels really, like, even saying that. And the thing is, like, even 4 years ago, that didn't really stress me out nearly as much. There was a lot more, things were a lot different 4 years ago, too, right? Nuts Life, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Are you guys ready for some farming? Holy crap. Nuts Life. Thank you, dude. Are you guys ready for farming? By the way, hi, Sleepy. How are you? By the way, I found a way to add FSR 4 to Farm Sim, even though it doesn't natively support it. Yeah, you're still on 19? I'm not going to lie. 25, definitely nice. There are a lot of sirens outside. Not me. I didn't do it. I promise. I have an alibi. Let's see if... Oh, hello, doggo. I see a Doge. Came in to check things out.
Where are your brains, in your ass?
Steve Buscemi has just donated 13.37.
Okay. So, here's the thing. The over 9,000 plays when someone, and thank you, Nutslife, for using the cards as well. So the sound effect that you hear, it's over 9,000 plays when someone drops the largest tip of the day, right? That is a daily. And when someone drops the largest, it happens. But the 1337 happens as...
Libations for everybody!
Okay,
ICInst has just tipped $69.69. 69 nice.
Okay, you know what? Hold on. Before we get into why did the camera. All right, Chad, hold on. All right. Can you give me a moment? I'm still on 19, but also I want to get a new wheel beforehand. Drejon, if I can make a recommendation, save up your money. If you're going to get into a wheel, save your money. I mean, literally. Just don't even worry about getting the wheel. Just save your money. And when you do decide to buy a wheel, save up and invest in the Moza R5 bundle. It gives you a direct drive wheelbase. It gets you into the Moza ecosystem at like a $500 price point. But it gives you a direct drive wheel. It gives you a really nice, so you can swap wheels out. Don't worry, we'll do the dab. And again, you are into an ecosystem that is vast. Like, you can swap out different wheels so you can upgrade it, right? It's not like a plastic Tonka toy like Thrustmasters or Logitech's. Believe me, invest in something good and it'll last you for a long time. Okay, we're gonna do a dab. 1 second. Hold on, I gotta turn the AI camera tracking off so it doesn't like follow me. The Turtle Beach one, the Turtle Beach is okay, but again, the problem is you're locked into a single wheel that you cannot upgrade at all.
Libations for everybody!
It's a job just with hands has just tipped $42. Ban this shit beach.
Okay, hold on. Hey, chat. That's the stuff. The dog's like, yo, you got peanut butter. I like that. Don't diss my Logitech G27. Icy, it is time for you, sir. Sir, seriously. Cheap plastic versus leather. Exactly. Just trust me. Save up the money and get yourself a Moza. Don't go PXN. Get a direct drive. Trust me. If your G27 still works, that's awesome. But here's the thing. Buy the Moza R5 bundle and then do the difference. I'm telling you, bro. And that's the thing versus $500 Moza. No, it doesn't exactly. It doesn't make any sense to get the subpar wheel for $100 less. It does not make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. You're better off just waiting and saving the money and spending the extra 100 and getting the Moza versus a modern Logi, right? Okay, you guys ready? As you can see, on the fingertip. This stuff hurts. This is painful. I hope you guys appreciate this. Wowza. All right. Dabs up. Oh.
Nuts Life thinks you look thirsty.
That made it worse. That's why we have peanut butter. Nuts Life, sir. You are a special kind of twist. Holy crap. Wow. Damn. No, I know water doesn't help. Water just spreads the oil around. Milk helps, bread helps, peanut butter helps. Water does not help. Milk, bread, plain bread, no butter, and peanut butter. Oh. It's surprising how many people don't know that milk, bread, and just plain piece of bread or peanut butter will help with the burn. And the funny thing is it's not actually that it's burning. The crazy part is that it's actually a pain response. Damn, that tracking's good. Just eat butter. I am not eating butter. What the? No. No. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, I was raised on the heat. Born in it. Okay. All right, so you guys already know I have this weird thing that in order to get Farm Simulator to work with audio, we have to do this. We're going to do that, okay? And then I have to start Farm Sim.
Isins says, look at me.
No. No. You look at me. Okay, so. Oh, no, I actually have to shut OBS completely off. All right. That's fair. Fine, whatever. We'll turn OBS off. Just wait. I gotta find a better way to do this. No, I am the captain.
Where are your brains, in your ass?
Bum Stuff has just donated 13.37. Defeat houselessness.
Bum stuff? Seriously? Bum stuff. God damn it. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life right now?
You are not prepared.
Why did my camera do that? Oh my god. Okay, so the AI decided to flip out. I'm always prepared. Okay. Then we do this and we go to, there we go. Hey, look at that. We fixed it. I'm always prepared. Don't you start with me. Okay, so we're going to go to Neanderthal, which sounds like Neanderthal. And we're going to start that. We're playing with a controller because everything else is packed. Chat, thank you so much. I am the captain. This is my boat. Defeat houselessness. Thank you, Bum Stuff, for the 1336. Defeat houselessness. Ban this beat. Ban this shit, beach. Ban what, beach? All right, so now that we're here, I got to do this. Oh, look, you guys can see that. Great. We'll do that, and then we'll do that. Icy, thank you for grabbing 10 packs. Appreciate that. And a new legendary has been obtained. Who and when will play? All right, so as you guys can see, again, a stable 60 FPS. This is FSR 4. So yes, I decided I was gonna try FSR 4. No frame gen, because fuck frame gen. I had to remove the original FSR DLL and put in the FSR, so the 3.1 DLL, and then put in the FSR 4 DLL from the SDK pack. And it's so smooth. It's so good. Anyway, I see the tractor. Yeah, still broken. Still broken. Come on. This map is killing me, bro. This is killing me. They're killing me. So that new legendary is going to have to wait until S, because possible. It's, oh, Icy, did you get it? Did you get it? I don't know what happened here, but apparently some stuff is going on. Some shit going on here. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've got a combo. Okay, apparently we've got a combo. Chat. You have 1 minute left to join with 100 bits. Combo started. Thank you so much, Sleepy. Thanks for hitting that, man. Ooh, I forgot. I got the email about that. Combo started. You have 60 seconds left to join. Okay, who's gonna get in on the combo? Who's gonna get in on the combo wombo? All right, let's we'll fix the other stuff that's broken right now after. Now what do we got? Baling, fertilizing. Okay. I mean, we're gonna borrow items. Sure. Okay. Work. I'm assuming I did. Well, someone did. That's for sure. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay. Oh, combo ended. Level 0 achieved. Well, Icy or Sleepy, thank you so much for kicking off the combo. Very cool that. So apparently the combo is a new thing that
Libations for everybody!
Farm Stuff has just tipped $4.20. Swing her round, she ain't your sister. Swing her round, you just miss her.
Oh. I think I gotta speed up the response on the camera. Maybe if I widen that out a little bit. No, camera is it's so the camera so it's the Link 2C, the Insta360 Link 2C, and so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna turn on. It's and Icy, thank you so much for the 100 bit. Wanted to try it out, right? Because I figured, you know what? It's got it built in. It's a full gimbal camera. Why not? Right? Like, give it a try. Let's see how it goes. Then I gotta say, I'm kind of liking it. All right. Do we have fertilizer? Where does Dad get the fert here? Where's my fert? Where's the fertilizer? Excuse me. No. Yes. Growth, soil composition. There we go. Okay. Loading stations. Dad needs loading stations. Okay, we've got loading stations right there. So we need to load the freaking tractor, okay? Let's do Yeah, I know I need to fill the tool. I am aware of that, okay? Problem is, there we go. Thank you. Can I fill it? I don't know. Find out. Apparently not. Nope. Great. So can't fill it there.
Movie Buttes has just donated 3.33. Rand McNally loves topographical plot devices.
Hi, True Rider. Promised Call of Duty stream? Maybe Battlefield 6 when it goes live. Hello, Vicky. So I bought a Commodore VIC-20. Oh my God, dude. Oh my Jesus, I love that. I love it. No, not yet. It won't be Call of Duty, but the new Battlefield 6 campaign mode. We'll see. We'll see. God, this is all right. I am, you know, the crazy part is, y'all might end up with more farm sim streams. It's look at how smooth this is right now. This is fucking butter, baby. Butter. Look at it. It's so good. Rand McNally loves the topographical plot device. Ran BF1 server beta, BF1's beta server back in college. Oh yeah, I love that. Wake 24/7, weren't many back then. Dude, I love that. That is freaking amazing. Chat, thank you so much. Thank you. Holy shit. A Commodore VIC-20 though. So I bought a Commodore VIC-20 to the Commodore 64, and what arrived? A Commodore 64. Yeah, I bet. No, it won't be 24. See, here's the thing though, True Rider. 24-hour streams are going to become a thing of the past. Twitch is cracking down on them. People, if you're running 24-hour streams, people are going to start getting banned for that shit. Because of how dangerous it is to their health. I'm not even kidding. People are going to start getting banned for that. One dude died, not even on Twitch, well, because guy died doing it. No, because a guy straight up fucking died doing it consistently. And because of that, they've got to. They have to crack down on it. It's not even optional at this point. All of these online platforms that allow people to run, yeah, it's like, exactly, it's like serving a drunk person. That's exactly it. You knew they were in bad shape, yeah, and you served them. Exactly. So they have to, right? Because at the end of the day, they have to protect the bottom line. All right, so straight down the road, field 120. Got it. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. Let's go. Man, I am super happy with how freaking smooth this is. This is quite nice. Ooh. And by the way, I'm also running this in Ultra. I've done, see, here's the thing. I tried to do a 24-hour stream like 5 years ago, and I crashed at hour 22. I crashed at hour 22. I was well hydrated, I had food, I was taking breaks, and I still crashed at hour 22. Whoa. Why did you, Grayjean, why a 7-day? Were you trying to die? You did a 7-day straight stream? Sir, why? It's not worth it. No, yeah, exactly. I was 2032, 2021. But why? That's my question. It's staying, yeah, no, it's, that's how you end up, like, that's massive. Like, I cannot stress how bad that is for you, right? Holy crap. Wow, this is kind of crazy. I wasn't there the full, I'd work in it. Oh, you mean 7? So here's the thing. I can stream every single day. If I want to stream 7 days in a row, I can stream 7 days in a row, right? What they're cracking down on is people doing continuous 24-hour streams, right? They're claiming BS from Kick and viewers. Kick's gonna get, yeah, they're gonna have to, right? And that's the thing. This is like, you can't, yeah. I have to stream up to the whole entire time while I was at work, while I slept. That's, oh. Yeah, and the thing, that's the thing. They're going to crack down on that. And honestly, I think they should. We're kind of at a point now where you have to do that, right? Excuse me. Number of headlands, 1. Yep. I'm in the field, sir. We're in the field, bro. Okay, hold on. I think it's. Are we even in the right? Oh, we're not in the right field. Never mind. We're in the wrong field. Gaming laptop, no such thing. Pick the streaming platform, said the streamer used, said all those involved in the broadcast have been banned pending the ongoing investigation, but all others doing it are fine. Kind of glad I did it already and I'm not going to do it again. Well, and that's the thing, right? Like, okay, so we're gonna ruin this person's cornfield, by the way. We're gonna completely destroy this cornfield. Chad, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Wrong field. Hey. Don't even start with me. You wouldn't do any better, True Rider. Don't even come here with that kind of horse crap. I already know. Right? You ran a Ford Escape engine inside a Ford F-350. Sounds about right. Okay. We are going to destroy this poor corn. Oh my God. It is so buttery smooth. I can't even. Yep. Turn on first. How is the fertilizer spreading this far out? That doesn't make any damn sense to me. Yeah, it wouldn't let me plot the course if I wasn't in the right field, man. Come on, Ryder. Wait. Why? Please tell me you still don't try to game on that laptop. That does not sound like a great experience, you know? That just sounds like a bad time waiting to happen. Multi-plant osmosis. Oh, you've got a 4060. Now that's actually what I've got running the streaming PC is a 4060. Laptop 4060 heating is not desktop 4060 heating. That's true. Boy, is that ever true. It's not meant to stay pinned. Yeah, no, and that's the other thing too, is it's not meant to stay pinned. I mean, the thing is though, is there's a lot of back-end engineering that goes into the laptop GPUs by comparison though. To try to eke out a decent amount of performance, right? That's why people have those crappy laptop airflow stands. Those airflow stands are terrible though. They really don't help. They really don't help. Here's the thing, like recently when I've been over at Twitch Mom's, like over at I guess I should just refer to it as home at this point because I'm moving there, right? That's what it is. It's soon to be permanent home. The one thing about it was she's got an older Asus laptop, and it's got a 2060 in it, and that's what I've been using. Like if I'm over there, that's what I've been gaming on while I'm over there. I've just been using her older 2060 laptop. And the thing is though, is like, again, I haven't needed much else because, you know, I'd be taking my controller with me. I'd just plug it in to the USB-C and I'd be, you know, I've been playing like Dirt Rally or wonder what import cost is. 3070 just sitting here. Do you know the weight of it? I have no idea what the import cost of that would be. At some point, the one thing I would like to do is I have some older equipment. It's actually, I think what I would like to do is ultimately I would like to be able to build a new gaming rig, take the 9070, right? Put it into a new build, right? So move up to like an AMD 9900X, right? And DDR5. So it'd be new power. It'd have to be new power supply, new motherboard, new RAM, new CPU. Everything else transfers over. Take the 5900X and the 64 gig of DDR4 that is currently in the machine, right? So that X570 Pro motherboard, and build a system around it for mom to use for gaming rather than gaming on the 4070 Ti laptop she has. Because she does prefer desktop gaming, just the laptop is what she has access to, and oh god damn it. Right, so it's like it's what she's got to work with. Easy to guess and verify for napkin math. I mean, sometimes napkin math is best math, right? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, that's fine. Whatever. This is fine. This will work. Welcome on in if you're just joining us. Hi, I'm Scott. This is the arcade. Happy Friday. I'm going to be offline for a week after today because I'm moving tomorrow. And as such, that means, you know, all the equipment's got to be taken apart. And well, the thing is though, she's like, again, she got the laptop when she got a work bonus 2 years ago. because she's been with the company for 15 years. She took that bonus and bought herself something nice, something completely out of her nature. She doesn't normally like spend the money on herself, but this time she's like, you know what? Like, it's about, I'm gonna get myself something, right? 4 pounds, 3 pounds. And so she's got a 4070 Ti in her laptop. And she's very happy with it, but the one thing she does, and she likes the fact that she can comfortably, like, she wants to sit down and like throw something up on Netflix on the TV and sit down on the couch and just have it in the background while she's gaming. She can do that. It's quite easy, right? But she misses desktop gaming. Uh-oh. 1 second. 1 moment. All right. You ever have something like that? One of those bracelets? I mean, to be fair, it is like 8 years old. The leather in the middle of it just broke. I was like, shit. That's okay. I have the material to fix it if I want to, so it's not such a big. Oh, this thing's just been running. All right, well, too late. Got 44% of the field already freaking. Yeah. Large flat rate box is $75, cheaper than I thought it'd be, honestly. That's post tariff on this end. That's actually not bad. 35 small box. What did it fit in? Yeah, I mean, would it fit in? I don't know. What are the dimensions of the box, and you compare that to the dimensions of the card? There we go. But 2027, I want to move into my own place. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to, again, it's stressful, but I'm excited for what's coming. And it's kind of a bittersweet moment, right? Because like 4 years ago, I moved here. I moved in with like literally my best friend. This guy is like a brother to me. You know, he's been there for all of the shit that's gone down in my life. Right? And if it wasn't for him, I probably would have ended up on the street. Because at the time, I had nowhere else to go. Send note to seller asking question. Yeah, I went through the pictures on the listing, and that is not what I got. Still like it, as it is a C64, but still, how much did you pay for it? Like, I totally get what you're saying. Like 115. Cost to ship is a waste of everyone's time. Ask for a deal, get another. Wow, we've already got 59% of the... Damn, this thing is spread... Holy hell, this is a good spreader. Woo! Let's go. Hold on. I love, like, the camera's like, I can't find them. I love that the camera just completely loses it. Instantly just, the landline was ringing, so, but my roomie's not currently here, so he's out with the dog. I'm going to power it up and see if it works. If it does, I'll have a relatively cheap second working unit. Nice. That's actually really cool. If it fires up, ooh. Icy's got, or sleep. Why do I keep saying Icy today? Strimson, what did you do? I'm blaming Strimson for this. It's his fault. I have Icy on the brain. Yeah. Cheap second working unit. Same color name tag. Yeah, that's probably it, dude. That's probably it. Thanks for being here. Sleepy, how's your week been? I know you weren't having such a great start of the week, but hopefully the end of the week is a lot better. I am super happy with the fact that we are getting 60 FPS and that the GPU is not struggling and we are on ultra. God, GPU temp like 60 degrees C, the hotspot's only 69. Ooh. And the mem temp is only 84, so nice. Man, it's fucked up at work last night, ended up working. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that sucks. That's a yikes. Man, this Mansfield, we've got to have, there's got to be a better solution for spring. I mean, we're using their equipment though, so I mean, that's on them. This isn't on me. It's on the farmer. We're using their stuff. We'll get paid less, but you know what? Hey, it is what it is. Lalisher, hello. What's up is we're finally able to comfortably once again play Farm Sim 25 after fucking around with it for a lot. It ended up taking me completely uninstalling the game, removing the save folder and everything and all of the mods, and reinstalling it fresh. And then I swapped out the FSR 3.1 for FSR 4 DLL. I had to do that manually. Unfortunately, there is no way to do that because FSR 4 support is not native for Farm Sim 25, at least not yet. Hopefully in the future that'll change, but right now it is not currently natively supported. So I was like, I did some reading and swapped it over, and the performance is beautiful. God, it's so good. Super stoked with it because the thing I think I don't know how many of you remember. It's been like 2 months, a month and a half. Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks in around that range since I've moved over to using an AMD 9070 XT as the main graphics card. Oh, did it. Wrong button. It's like, God damn it. Stop doing that. We almost, oh, there we go. This is the last pass. Field is almost done. So now that it's working, I'm like, you know what? I need something chill. I move tomorrow. So as you can see, like, stuff behind me is all packed and ready to go. And that's not all of it. I've already moved a little bit of the stuff over earlier in the week. I'm going to move a little bit more tonight. But the big move is tomorrow. So after stream tonight, I'm going to be like taking some stuff apart and, you know, moving stuff off the desk and getting the monitors ready to ship. Luckily, I'm staying in the same town. It's only like, I'm only moving 10 minutes from where I am now. Doing research for college classes, trying to find mechanical engineering majors, and the close college that offers it is Oregon State University, like an hour drive. That's not bad, actually. I'd say that's pretty. I would say that is really decent. Contract finished. Well, there you go. Good. I can get the hell out of here. As we freaking literally mow everything down in the field. Is like, nope. I didn't want to get out of the tractor in the field. All right, so this is a borrowed. This is not ours. Contract complete. Give me my money. There we go. Baling. Don't want baling. Fertilizing. Harvesting. Do we have oh, chat. I can go be a hoe. Little hoeing. Let's do the hoeing one. That's right. Twitch Dad is gonna do. We're gonna do some hoeing. What? Sure. We'll borrow them. We're gonna borrow the items. Why not? A lot of big green here. I'm not exactly sure, by the way, how many mods we've got installed right now. All I know is it's like a lot more than I had, but it's so buttery smooth. It's so good. All right, there we go. Okay, what field? 132. So, if we're going down to field 132, huh? All the way down. Okay, straight down the road. Got it. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. What I want to do is get into the racing industry and maybe be a part of a pit crew for either NASCAR or some other motorsport. Ooh. No, slider. Pit crews? Pit crews make money. They make fucking bank. Not just the chief, but the crew members themselves make fucking bank. Like, I'm talking, you're making well over like 120K. That's starting. That's to start. A good, what they refer to as a good pit engineer. Because here's the thing, is everybody on that crew has to have an engineering degree. Already saying we? At least we get a... I mean, sure, why not? Might as well say we. It's the royal we. Apparently, speaking of yourself in the third term is also in that third person sense. Is number one, there is a certain side of intelligence shown with that, but also the funny thing, this crazy part, it's actually good for problem solving. There's a lot of science behind how it activates your brain, and really shows critical thinking and problem solving skills. It's kind of nuts. Most people think it's pretentious as fuck, and you know, I would sort of normally agree with that, but studies are there. I mean, might as well go with it. This, I do believe this is the field. Okay, we're here. Go. Okay. What we got here? Let's unfold the weeder. What the f... That's what I thought. Holy crap, look at the size of this thing. Jesus. God damn. Humana, 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 humana. There is no way we're, no, I guess we are. It's doing it. Okay, here we go. Also be in amazing shape. Yes, be in amazing shape. I will definitely concur with that. Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Well, nice thing about doing this, look at how fast we can drive with this freaking weeder on the back. Hell yeah, we hoeing, chat. Right, folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott, the C Arcade. After today, I'm going to be offline for a week because tomorrow I move. Twitch mom and Twitch dad are finally moving in with each other. That's right, it's happening. So this is going to be the last stream for a week. And lot to do. I've got to reset everything else back up. I've got to run network cable and everything too. There's a lot to do over the course of the next week. I've got to get my new studio space set up. I've also got to get some extra camera equipment and everything set up so that Mom and I can stream together. Coming after the move, towards the end of the month of September, Mom and I are going to be, we already have a new YouTube channel that we're not promoting yet, but we will be as soon as I get everything finalized and set up for it. She and I are going to be doing stuff together. We're going to be doing like dioramas, miniature builds, stuff like that. So, so a little bit of Warhammer painting and some diorama build. I'm looking forward to it. That's all I can say. I won't miss the weirdos wandering past my window freaking talking gibberish because they're cracked out. I'm not going to miss that. Not going to miss the crackheads. Unfortunately, see, the thing is, like, my roommate has this place because when he moved here, it was nice. The building was nice neighborhood, everything else. Shit's gotten real weird in the last fucking... There were a lot of crackheads in this area in the last year. Shit got fucking strange. But the problem is with regards to affordability, if he were to move from here into a new place, it's going to cost him $2,000 a month. Right now, it's less than $1,000 for this place. And I don't blame him for not wanting to fucking move. I do not blame him one bit. The apartment itself is actually nice. It's just the weirdos that are around here kind of trippy. It's the best I can describe it. Shit's weird. So many crackheads. I don't know. I can't comprehend. I feel like I'm living in downtown Toronto all over again. I'm like, bruh. Anyways, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. To those of you who are here, if you've, thrown out subs or gifted subs, thank you so very, very much. If you've thrown down your Prime. By the way, it is September, so if you do subscribe or you're gifting subs right now, that goes a very long way to not only helping streamers, so it doesn't matter if it's here that you're doing it, but you're getting a deal. Streamer makes the full amount that they would normally make. The rest of it actually falls on Twitch. So you get a cheaper rate to sub or gift subs yourself. Twitch takes that hit, streamer gets the same amount that they would always get. So it's calculated as if you, the gifter, or you, the subscriber, subscribe at full price for us. Twitch takes the hit on as September goes on. So it's kind of freaky. We've got this new thing that apparently I have access to called combos. It requires bits to activate. Not really sure. Apologize for the Oh, wait, so you get to keep... Dude, you get to keep this Commodore 64 and they're sending out the VIC-20? Oh.
Oh my.
I want pictures of that VIC-20, man. I have so many good memories of that PC. Like, that was... The Commodore VIC-20 is what I broke my teeth on learning how to code, like starting with BASIC. Doesn't work? I mean, listen, if it's parts, it's parts, right? You've got parts, you've got an extra chassis now. One of the current top drivers in F1 earn nearly 100 million. Ooh, that's some money. Ooh, that was just last year. 100 million last year. I mean, I could see making 100 million. Honestly, I'm like kind of pro drivers. I kind of feel is very similar to pro athlete anything. They're overpaid. I don't care how fucking good you are. You are not worth $100 million. Nope. Don't give a shit. We can have that argument. I'll fight that. I'll die on this hill. I will die on this hill. 100 million? No. Now, if it was 100 million over a 4 or 5 year contract, okay. But in a year? Fuck no. He just made more money in one single year than most people would ever spend in a lifetime. That is absurd. Y'all know how I feel about professional athletes. They make way more money than they're worth. I feel that doctors and teachers in our military should be paid better than somebody who drives a fucking car for a living. I don't care they're driving a missile on wheels. There are people who are put in more danger and have to be far better at their job than some professional athlete that are worth more than a professional athlete, and they don't get paid what they're worth. Pro athletes, I don't care they're driving a missile on wheels. $100 million? Hell no. Do you know how many doctors you could pay for a year on that kind of money? Seriously. You know the level of healthcare that can be provided for that kind of money? Hell no. 100 million? Nope. You can argue it. And that's fair. You're allowed to have your opinion. I don't agree with it, though. I've done some pretty dangerous, risky-ass shit. Like, guaranteed I could have died doing it. And I never made $100 million. Like, for instance, I'm a firm believer that anybody who chooses military service should be treated with way more respect and be paid way better than they are. A lot of these guys, well, a lot of these, men and women who willingly join for active military service should not be making like $32,000 to $40,000 a year for their service. Be making way more than that. And yet, a lot of people still choose the active duty military life. And I have a lot of respect for that. as somebody who grew up in a military family, right? I spent 4 years as a civilian instructor. I did not in any way, shape, or form. I was never able to commit to full active duty because, according to the Canadian Armed Forces, a knee replacement means I have a disability, a handicap as far as they're concerned. But I was still able to put 4 years in and technically serve. I wouldn't have been sent anywhere frontline. It was just I was able to help with training. And I'm glad that I had that opportunity. But man, it's crazy to me that somebody who does that gets paid so much, or doctors who provide top tier health care get paid less than a guy who drives a missile on wheels, a death rocket, absolutely, but makes less than somebody who drives a car or throws a ball or puts on skates and gets on the ice. Right? And it's crazy to me. It doesn't make sense. And thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Black. Okay. All right, do we have more? More contract. Failing. Don't want to. I mean, we could. Ooh, harvesting? Ah, heck yeah, let's do that. Mowing, spraying. I don't have any spraying. Hoeing. We just did hoeing. We're going to do more hoeing. Oh, did I? Okay, I need to find a hoe. Don't make it out to be worse than it is, chat. That's a plow. What is this? Well, this, what the hell is that? A there? Elmer's. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Brands. No. Packs. Used vehicle sale. Don't care about that. Don't care. Others. Okay, what is the Elmer's Manufacturing Super 750? What the hell is that? Does anybody know that's a plow? Pottinger Turia. That is. Oh, we got a lot of equipment already. We don't have, I'm double checking with the seller to make sure they don't want the C64 back. We don't have a quote system. It's fine. Really? I mean, okay. If they don't want it back, I mean, shit. Okay, so that's definitely a seed drill. Chat, Dad needs to know what the Elmer's Manufacturing Super 750 is. Actually, the easiest way to find that, let's go up. Vehicles. Okay. Feeding, yield improvements, slurry tools, fertilizer management, weeders. Okay. Super 7. Perfect. Oh my God. Here we go. God, look at the size. This thing's a monster, bro. Huh. Sweet Jesus. All right, well, we're making money now. Holy Christmas. Okay, what field? 126. All right. And we're here, so we're going to head out, make a left, make a right. We want to go down 2 concessions, right on the second concession. All right. Baby, let's go. Let's freaking go. Folks, if you're just joining us, welcome on in. I'm your host, Scott, the C Arcade. Happy Friday, everybody. This is the final stream for a week. I move tomorrow, so this is the last stream before moving day. Got a lot to do. I'm going to be offline while I get everything moved and set back up in the new space and get things... I'm going to take the time also to redo the operating system on my gaming rig. The streaming rig doesn't need it because it was done like a year ago, but the gaming rig needs Windows reinstalled. It's due. It's been 5 years. It needs. It's due. It needs to refresh. Worst part is that means that I'll have to go through and redo the curve optimizer for the Ryzen processor and everything. I'm just gonna have to. There's a lot under the hood that I have to do before we get back into it. But all right, second concession. All right, hanging right here. Oh, Jesus. And I do believe there's 109. Should be in the place. Yep. 120s. Okay, there we go. Nice. Let's go. Sleepy. Dude, that is awesome that like they're just like, nah, sorry for the fuck up. We're gonna send you the Commodore VIC-20 free of charge. Keep the 64. Like the Commodore 64. Dude, that's huge. That's actually really good on the seller, by the way. Not many sellers would actually do that. So that's really freaking awesome. Yep. All right, well, let's unfold this bitch. The size of this thing. This thing is a freaking behemoth. All right, here we go. Tractor Go also goes a lot slower with this one. My God. Wait a minute. Why is this not doing what it's supposed to do? What the frack is this, bro? This is not weeding. Okay. What the hell? Weeders. It is in the weeders category. Weeders pull out small grown weeds between crops, improving the field. We have this. So why is this not doing its job? What the heck? This is a weeder, but it's not doing its job. Well, that's awfully broken. Right. Okay. Well, looks like we're gonna have to our first bit of money. We're gonna have to spend. Apparently, I mean, the Pottinger would be nice. That's way too much. Okay. What is this specifically? This looks very similar to what we already have. Let's do the Pottinger. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Yep. Okay. All right, let's lift this. We'll fold it. Because this thing's not doing what we need it to. So we're going to go and drop it back. I might sell this thing. This thing's kind of a piece of crap. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's a piece of crap. We're going to go grab that Pottinger, though. This big-ass behemoth can't do dick with it. I'm like, man. I was all excited, too. I'm like, ooh. It's so nice. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. Chat. Something to keep in mind when Dad comes back from being away, like getting everything after the move and everything in the next week. We're gonna be taking a quick look at Metal Eden from Deep Silver and Rycon Games. I have a copy of it. It was one of those. I got the email with the key from Deep Silver, and I had to send the email out and say, hey, like, I'm in the process of packing and getting ready to move. Won't be able to do anything with this right now. Is it all right if I, hold on to this and do it later? And they're like, yeah, because I'm a member of the their creator group. But I figured I better run that by them first to make sure, like, some companies get a little, they want content done in a certain amount of time, and it's like, hey, we need this done. We're also going to be jumping in and taking a look at the upcoming update on the 9th for Rally Arcade Classics. This is not the one. This is not the way. Shit. But we'll be doing that after the 9th. And with that, we'll be doing our very first giveaway, game giveaway in a while. So, because thankfully they've provided an extra key for Rally Arcade Classics for me to do a giveaway with. So I'm really looking forward to being able to do that. Nope, that's not. Whoa! Ah, damn it. That's where we've got to go. All right. Sorry, I'm blocking traffic. Traffic's gonna get all upset here because we're doing dumb shit. I keep blocking the Matco tools, dude, and I think they're getting a little iffy about it. All right, so we're just gonna have to whip up here, all the way there. Okay, here we go. Freaking zippity doo-dah. How's it? You know what? The frame rate isn't bad. Oh, hey, wait, this tractor's got working GPS. Ooh. I knew that mod. I wasn't sure if that mod was actually going to work. Yes, the mod works. Boy, does it ever. And we've got, the tractor has a Manitoba license plate. Nice. There's a Pottinger. We're gonna leave you here, bro. Because I mean, like, dude, I can't even with this. It's killing me. Okay, now we're going. Ooh, this is back heavy. I should have put a weight on the front of this. I just realized I'm like, I don't have a weight on the front. Oof. The mirrors are kind of bad in this, aren't they? All right, so we're gonna get back down to the field. This one should work fine because this is the one we used on the last weeding job that we did, the last hoeing. As I stand on my corner and hoe myself out. By the way, for the record, I do have the head tracker disabled right now just because I find the head tracking and eye tracking for Farm Sim to be kind of, it doesn't seem to function quite the way that I wish it would. If that makes sense. It just seems it's too janky, and I want to be, the other thing is I wish that there was a way to actually dial it in for some built-in settings, but unfortunately, that's not how it goes, folks. On Friday, we're farming. Farm Simulator 25. It is running beautifully now. I was kind of having some problems with it and had to do a full reinstall. I uninstalled it completely and then reinstalled it fresh, but I had to wipe everything, all the mods, re-download everything. Oh, wow. And I forgot how. What do you mean I don't have access? Stop yelling at me about access to the land. Okay? Stop. We're contracted. Wait, that's the contractor right now, okay? The contractee. I don't. However it works. Let's try this time, shall we? Here, get on the field. Okay. No. Also, if you hear things clunking around in the background, that could be because right now we're dealing with incredibly high winds. And it's, yeah, they're like up to 90-kilometer-an-hour gusts. Oh, hey, look, now it's working. Son of a bitch. Weren't before. There we go. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Got it. Ooh, baby. So, I'm going to throw this out here. Respond if you choose. What games are you currently excited for over the course of the next month that are coming out? What games are you most excited for? What ones are you waiting for? Is there anything like, is there any kind of an indie title that you're excited to check out? that's coming out between now and the end of October. Is it a little more mainstream? I know that a lot of people are looking forward to Battlefield 6. I've actually put my name in to hopefully get a copy of Battlefield 6, but we'll see how that goes. Port. New game, Ryder. New game. Fortnite's not new. Who start that with? Fortnite. I mean, which one are you excited for to come out? I think, listen, True Rider, sometimes I think you try too hard. You try too hard. Have you heard the term beating a dead horse? Yeah, now we're making some progress. Look at that. All those weeds coming out. It's so good. So good. Also, the other thing, you notice I don't have that stupid bubble around my goddamn freaking tractor anymore. Things look a lot more natural in how it's drying in distance-wise. Thank God for that. That was something that was kind of driving me a little nuts, I'll be honest. We're doing it for the memes. Sometime in the future, I think we may take a look at some of the older racing sims, like you said, of course, a Competizione and such, that I've got like a considerable amount of time in. I am to understand that Automobilista 2 came out with a major freaking overhaul for physics, which is kind of crazy that after all this time, Automobilista 2 is still like, they're still working on it. Like, and I'll be honest, Automobilista 2 seems to be one of those games that has some of the best dynamic day, night, and weather cycles in any game. Not just racing, just in gaming in general. It's kind of crazy how good it is. You don't even know what new titles are coming out? Drejan. Okay, Drejan, what games have you been playing? What games have been keeping you busy in your spare time? When you have it. I know sometimes you don't get spare time. I get it. What's been keeping you active with the video game? I gotta say, I'm really freaking pleased with how good this is going right now. So good. So good. So we're just doing some contracts. Get City Skylines 2 mainly. I have Skylines 2. When it first came out, I enjoyed it and I tried to get into it. The problem was I felt like they kind of rushed it. So I basically, what I ended up doing was I uninstalled it, and then I decided I would wait. I wanted to give them like 8 months to a year to let it cook. What it came down to specifically for City Skylines 2 for me was performance. Fucking perform like a potato. My gaming rig, and again, 64 gig of RAM, everything runs on NVMe 2s, 5900X, and at the time I was running a 3080 Ti. I should have, according to their max spec, I should have had no problem running it. And it struggled to hit 30 FPS at launch. I was like, you know what? It needs to cook. Gotta cook. 30 FPS, like struggling to get 30 FPS in a city builder. I was like, nah, man, I can't. Now, I'm glad to see that they've been putting in the work and it's been progressively getting better with every consecutive pat. And that's one that maybe in future streams we'll jump back into and actually take a look. Days 2 Cents said is that 5900X is still good. Even yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Well, here's the thing. So with the Ryzen software, I can in the motherboard that I currently have for it on the current BIOS, I can run Curve Optimizer. So I actually did that the other day. It took 2 hours for it to go through the entire process to optimize the clock speed curves, but it does it on a core by core basis. Man, the improvement, just a general overall improvement, just letting Ryzen Master do it rather than fucking around with it, doing it manually and having to reboot every time and reboot and test, and just let AMD software do it. I know a lot of people shit on the AMD Ryzen like the Ryzen Master software, but honestly, I have had zero problem with it. And if I can do that rather than spending an entire week trying to do curve optimization on my freaking processor, dude, yeah, I'm gonna let the software from the guys who engineered the processor do the work for me. If anybody knows that chip better than anybody else, it's the guys who built it. Right? Goes without saying. All right, so we're back down to 71,000. Job should put us back up over up over 80. Right, and maybe do an hour of preference tweak. And that's the thing, right? Like, so I ran the curve optimizer. It took 2 hours total. The PC rebooted twice during that time, right? And as it should, right? Because it's setting everything for the processor, but it's doing it at the BIOS level, right? So the software is actually doing it on the BIOS. So I went and verified the settings in the BIOS, and everything that the curve optimizer software came up with was set in the BIOS. So it's like, I'm like, and I am super, the thing is though, not only am I really happy with the performance of this processor now, the best part of it, Pat, is that now that I've done this, the computer is working much better. I've got lower temperatures on my CPU. So I'm basically getting optimal performance out of this processor at lower temperatures, and it's using lower power. So it's dropped the power usage that, right? It's stabilized the actual V-core for the processor. It's actually, I'm really happy with it, right? Yeah, exactly. 100% in optimization. Took 2 hours, but the thing is though, is during that 2 hours, I did a little bit of packing, had my coffee, I was listening to a podcast, I did some cleaning, right? Had all this other stuff. I just let it do its thing, right? Watch it reboot twice. It kept doing its thing, and when it was done, I hit apply, it rebooted back into Windows, and I verified the settings, and then I went into the BIOS, double checked, everything was set exactly as it was in the software. I'm like, done, perfect. Tweaked a couple of things for the graphics card, and I'm truly happy with how it's performing. Now, the downside is the streaming PC, because it only has, while I am on a B550 motherboard, it is only using a Ryzen 3700X. The 3700X, the processor itself, I can't curve optimize. Even though the motherboard is capable of allowing for it, because it is an older AM4 platform processor, it's only a 3700X. The curve optimizer won't work because the processor is missing the instruction set needed. Like it's not built with that instruction set, and you can't flash a processor. Flash motherboard BIOS, you cannot flash the processor. So there's that, right? But the streaming PC is a single duty machine. it's already running pretty optimally. I don't really ever drop frames. I very rarely have any like any kind of technical issues with the streaming PC. Short of having to reset a couple of things every once in a while after a Windows update, but specifically audio related. But that seems to be a very common issue with Windows updates and streaming software. You have to always redo your audio settings every goddamn time. I don't know what it is about Windows updates and screwing with OBS's audio, but every time, without fail. Sims 4. Oh, Inzoi? I have Inzoi. Again, it's another one of those, it was actually one of our community members gifted me a copy of Inzoi. I like it. Again, it was another one of those, I installed it, I ran it a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? It needs more time to cook, right? So I uninstalled it just to free up some drive space for stuff that I will install and play more regularly. It's another one of those, I will definitely go back to it. Well, but the thing is, though, is it's an early access title. And the one thing that we always have to remember is early access does not mean that it is going to run optimally like a full release title will, right? Now, that being said, though, part of the issue too with Inzoi is because it's being developed in Unreal Engine 5. Unreal Engine 5 has a lot of capacity for creating beautiful games. I think the problem is, though, is that we have dev teams that, because Unreal Engine 5 is still fairly new in game development, that they're not familiar with how to really optimize for it. So I think that's what it really comes down to, is they need to, a lot of these dev studios need to start working on optimization for it, right? Yeah, exactly. They need to optimize for better performance. No, visually the game is beautiful, yes. And that's the one thing I will say about a lot of Unreal Engine 5 games. Games are beautiful. They do need to be when you're dialing in specifically for that fidelity. I love developers that are working on the fidelity of titles. The issue is, though, is you have to optimize. And if you look at just going for the visual fidelity and making things look realistic and pretty, that's great, but it needs to run smoothly. And if people can't get at least a bare minimum, a solid freaking 60 FPS experience, I mean, what are you doing, right? No, it hasn't. It hasn't oversold itself. It's still an early access title. And the thing is, though, is anybody who's familiar with Sims 4 has already moved. A lot of people have moved over to it and prefer it. The issue is performance. But the thing is, though, is the game's not full release yet. It's still an early access title. And I understand what you're saying, but yeah. Oh. Okay. I wish it would let me 100%. Like, that looks scabby as crap. We got one chunk. One flippin' chunk, man. This is my tractor, by the way, so I don't have to worry about losing it when I do this. Saving content. Please don't turn off your list. Don't tell me what to do. Here we go. Mission was successful. All right, what else have we got? We're not bailing. That is harvesting. It's hard to turn down like a job for 31,000. Damn. Ooh, stone picking. Ooh. Driving like an asshole. Field 20, weeding. David. The one thing, okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but sometimes. Oh, we're doing this one. Yep, totally. Absolutely doing that one. But no, you're right. EA is everywhere these days. That's true. I prefer, if I'm being honest, I prefer the idea of number one, a demo, or putting out like an open player test like they did with Battlefield 6. No, yeah, demos, do an early play test, right? Free weekend, open stress test beta, yeah, right? Like, I'm okay with that, but I think you're right. I agree. I do agree that early access is overused. It is definitely overused. Okay, chat. I need to get up. I gotta go use the bathroom. While I'm on break, I recommend all of you get up, stretch your legs, go grab a drink, get a snack. I'll meet you back here in a few minutes. It's a tough game to test a skill. Yes, it is. Yeah, 3 years in beta, dude. Slider, I know it was 3 years in beta. I was in that for 3 fucking years. Yeah, it was an army. There was thousands of us. Here's the thing. In my case, I was paid for that time. Blizzard paid me for that 3 goddamn years. It was fun. I'd do it again. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Hello. There's been people that's been making a mod to improve the performance, but the devs still need to do some work. Yeah, if you're still talking about Inzoi, yes. Okay. What the hell did the camera do? Camera's like, bro. Camera check. There it is. Okay, let's get ourselves into our next equipment here. There it is. That's the one. All right, so we're going to field 30. Got it. Check and check. All right, field 38. Oh, we're literally just down the road. Okay, nice. All right, perfect. Look at that. Oh, and it's already saving content, chat. All right, folks, thanks for hanging out while I grab that short break. I really do truly appreciate it. All right. So that's field 38 there. Yep, that is 30. Okay, so we're gonna pull in. Hey. What the hell is this? What are we even harvesting? You know what? It doesn't matter. Great big honking Kloss frickin' harvester here. Actually, hold on. I think I've got to come at this from the other side. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we're stuck. All right, let's just move that out of the way. This thing is, oh my God. Well, that was funky. I don't know what happened there. That was just way too freaking weird for me. Okay, swing it around. Jeez. We're not going down the road with the freaking the head on it. We're not doing that. Not with the header. Oh, perfect. Look at it. Isn't it? That's just a thing of beauty. And we're off. Down the road. Here we go. Ooh. Actually, this harvester's got some giddy up and go. I gotta say, thank you, honestly, all of you, for being here for the last couple of hours while we wind things down before Dad moves this weekend and then takes the following week off, get everything set back up. I really do truly appreciate it. Motorex, huh? Oh, we're gonna use this parking lot here. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll not. We're gonna whip this around. Whip it real good. And all right, let's grab the header. So it's kind of crazy that, well, I mean, it's not really crazy per se. I do find it interesting, though, that the Inzoi community, much like the Sims community, has had to create a performance mod. But that's the thing. The devs themselves do still need to create, like, do a better job, I think, of doing something for the performance. Okay, yep.
Identify yourself, program.
U11 NNL X15. Thank you for throwing down that follow. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. All right, let's unfold the harvester. Okay, horse, yep. And let's boom. Enable sauce. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna lower the header. Turn it on. And here we go. Oh, it's Poppy. Really? That's kind of cool. Wow, this thing's gonna chug along quite well, isn't it? So we're doing some contract work, make a couple of bucks. Just because I kind of feel like, you know, that's the play. We're gonna need money to buy some better equipment, buy some property. One does not just start farming and, you know, immediately have money in the bank. There we go. Okay. There it is. There it is. All right. There we go. Do I want... There it is. That's better. Man, we've only got 1% of this field. Oof. Oof. You're watching over on YouTube. Thank you so much to those of you on YouTube. If you're new on the YouTube platform while you're viewing, if you wouldn't mind hitting a like, smacking that subscribe, it'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to grow the YouTube community for Scott's Arcade, and every new person coming in, you all count. Just remember, it's all about, you know, I was here when things kicked off, when we first started this. It's all about, you know, hey, I was one of the first ones. The one thing that I'm hoping to do, and again, this is all like towards the end of the month, Twitch Mom and I are going to be doing some stuff specific to YouTube. We're going to be doing some diorama and miniature builds, some architectural stuff, things like that, and it's sort of a passion project that both she and I are going to be working on together. I'm really looking forward to bringing that, not only to Twitch, but also to YouTube. I think it's really going to be something, and I'm super stoked about it. It's also the nice thing is that, like, she and I are going to be working on this stuff together, so it's going to be for both of us. And it feels good though to think that it's going to be something that we're working on together. And if it takes off, it takes off. I'm being like super optimistic about it. And I know, you know, sometimes doing YouTube related content can be a bit of a crapshoot. And you know, there's only so much you can sort of play the YouTube algorithm game. But I'm just really more or less looking forward to being able to do something like together for she and I to do stuff together as a couple. And share that with everyone else as well. And not be weird about it. No weird shit, okay? Don't be weird about it. Okay? Oh my goodness. So much coming up, like the move and then having to get everything set back up, and there's so much going on this month, and we've got new socials and everything for the new channel that she and I are doing together. Now, Scott's Arcade stuff is going to be done separately, so I'm still going to be streaming on Twitch for game stream, things like that. And the model, like the miniature building and everything, that's something that she and I are going to do together, but that's going to be a completely separate project. That's only going to be like 2 evenings out of the week. You know, we haven't really ironed out a schedule, but we're thinking sometime in the middle of the week in an evening, and like Sunday evening, you know, something, you know, pretty low key, very chill. That would mean technically Dad is probably going to be streaming, you know, like 6 days a week in that case, but only one of those 6 days is a separate different project for she and I to share together. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. That's all I can say. It's gonna be good. It's going to be very creative, and I think it's going to be very unique in comparison to a lot of the stuff that is. A lot of the stuff on Twitch is either like it's IRL just chatting stuff, a lot of React, and a lot of game. You don't really see a lot of people being super. You get a lot of artist streams, but I mean, this is going to be sort of a different thing. It's going to be like crafting, building, making, and like a maker sort of thing, and I'm looking forward to it. For the first little bit, the building streams are going to be specifically on this channel, on Scott's Arcade on Twitch, but it's going to have its own separate channel over on YouTube. And the reason for that is because I just want to sort of build that up as its own unique individual thing that she and I can sort of like share the numbers on. So we're gonna this, go swinging around. Okay, come on, we're almost there. 98, 99, come on, where's 100? 18,000, right? There it is. Come on, how about we do it? And let's pipe out. Now, here's a question. Okay, so we're gonna whip this down and around. Dippity-doo-dah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. Easy. Gee. Actually, you know what? Screw this. We're going to cut across the field. I've got crop destruction on, but crop destruction only counts for my own stuff. Not for contract jobs, thank God. I'll be honest, I never done poppies before, so this is pretty interesting. Wow, how much does this thing take? Oh, we're only at, okay, well, not quite 50%. There we go. Okay. 60%. Damn. Woo. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Straw swath. Yes. Lower the header. And like creep around this dude here. Tractor. And we're good. All right. Nice. No bumping of the equipment. Back on course. The only downside about harvesting is it always seems so slow, but the crazy part is I remember doing harvest, like growing up as a farm kid, right? Like I remember, not with modern equipment, obviously, 'cause I'm old as fucking dirt, but I remember it always seemed to go so much faster. At least it's just how I remembered it. It just seemed to be so considerably faster than what the game puts it out as, but all in all, it's still, I mean, you're not flying down the field doing 50 kilometers an hour, the frickin', you know, with the harvester, frickin' trying to get a clean cut on grain or anything. It's just not, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna end up losing so much of your crop just because you're trying to fly down the fucking field. It does truly require, farming does truly require a certain level of patience. Even in, and that's the crazy part, even in the virtual, it still requires a certain level of patience. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of here for it. Okay. There we go. Can I get the... Okay, listen, camera. Set to single tracking. There we go. Okay, that's better. I just had to move around so the camera would get a better angle for it. I think I'm gonna have to sit and mess around with some of the settings after the move. I think that's what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna just have to sit there with the camera after the move and mess with some of the tracking settings for it. I wonder if I... Nope. The hand gesture's not working. I'm gonna have... I actually don't think I have the hand gestures on. Honestly, it's kind of crazy because I can't imagine not having the hand gestures on, you know? What are we at? 46% full? Okay, here we go. Here's where things get real sketchy, huh? But yeah, big thanks to everyone for being here. Thank you so much to those of you on Twitch who have been throwing in with the follows. Thank you for subs and gifting subs. Thank you for the bits, especially. Thank you so very much for the bits, because that is going to go a long way. Number one, to make sure that the move tomorrow goes very smoothly. The week off is going to be a little less rough. And hopefully the expedience to get everything stepped back up in a very timely fashion. So thank you so much for that. Those of you over on YouTube, thank you so much for the time. Thank you for watching. If you've hit the like and the sub, thank you. It really does truly. I'm just going to truck straight down the field here. Hopefully, I'm gonna get down here. I should be able to empty this out. At least that's the plan. We'll see how that goes. Well, the weather so far seems pretty good. Oh, look, it's 12-12 in the game. Nice. So you may have noticed over in the top right-hand corner that I actually have the speed set to 2x. So I do have the time traversal set to 2x. I actually, generally when I'm playing Farm Sim, when I start a new map, I set it up to run as a 14-day month. I don't want it to just be like, I know that some people play it with like, it's only 2 days or 3 days and it switches a month. I kind of like doing the 14 days because it gives you a better, more realistic feel for what like farming is truly like. You're not, because this isn't, it's not like you're speed running this, you know what I mean? You are in no way trying to speed run Farm Simulator. At least not usually. It doesn't strike me as the kind of game that leads itself to being a speed running title. Can we get ourselves, there we go. That's what that's perfect. And now we can pull the tractor up alongside. And I wish the AI would actually run that for us, but I'm okay with not having AI workers. I kind of like doing this stuff myself. There's just something cathartic about it. We're at that 90% range. What do we've got 20% of the field already pulled, so bad. we're gonna do all right with this. I'm gonna have to check the contract details to figure out where I've got to take the poppy seed, though. We're almost at the, yeah, we're almost at 18,000. It is. Get that pipe out. Oh, there we go. There it is. Well, I don't have to worry about crop destruction, so we're just gonna... Not on this field. This is a contract job, so crop destruction for the contract job. I had considered using a mod called crop destruction everywhere, and I was like, maybe not. I'll leave it purely for my own stuff, but if I'm doing contract stuff, I don't want to be like destroying the field that I'm supposed to be working on and then possibly get this under the harvester here. I don't think we're filling this up completely, chat. All right, 100,000. There we go. All right, so now that we've got this, where are we taking this? Selling station. Okay, so we're just going straight back up the road and hanging it right at the corner. All right. Easy peasy. I have a question for those of you who are currently in chat. Have you checked out a game called The Prescient? I have not. If you've got a link that you can DM me, or if one of my mods could give Drajan a permission to post a link in chat, that'd be great. The Prescient. I have not heard of that one, no. All right, so there we go. There's our tipping station. Big. Side grain door, tip side back. Okay. Oh, what the? Hi, chat. Apparently my gaming rig just shut down. What the fuck? That was weird. Well, hi, chat. The gaming rig decided it was going to reboot. Now, I wonder if it was a minor power blip, but it shouldn't have been. Mind you, with the high wind, it wouldn't surprise me. But it doesn't explain. No, the internet's still working, so it wasn't a power blip. All right, we'll just give the The gaming rig's right back up already, so it's I'm like, bro, what the fudge? What the fudge? Yeah, see, nothing's up right now, so well, I'll give the computer a second here. Let everything get back up. That was interesting. So yes, chat, if you didn't already see, all of the stuff we're packing because I move tomorrow. Okay. Well, things are slowly turning on. There we go. Disable that. Thank you. Okay. Stream Deck. There it is. Yep. Yeah, definitely not an internet connection issue. Okay, we'll throw that back on. Okay, so we got the music on. That's good. All right, folks. Let's dial into this and see what's going on here. Happen. That was very, very strange. Vanguard. So I'm gonna dive into the event viewer here because I want to know what happened there. That's super strange. There's logs. Let's go system first. Okay, 321, 321. Settings do not grant local activation. Oh, okie. Error. Okay, what do we got? Game input service terminated with the following error. The compound file game input service has okay, well that's fun. Yeah, okay, yeah, TPM is fine because it's working. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just currently looking through to see what might have actually happened. Application. Because I don't have bits set up. Don't mind me, I'm just currently looking. Universal point. Okay, universal print. Use field state. Oh. Kobe service. All right, so where did this go wrong? Kobe generic, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just looking through trying to figure out what just happened and why the system decided that it was gonna fork out. Uh-huh. Game input. All right, not exactly sure what just happened there. That is super freaking strange. Information. Okay, not really sure. It doesn't. Yeah, really freaking weird. I don't know what the hell happened. That is just fuck. Critical error. That's what I want. There we go. Okay. Secure boot update. Failed to update a secure boot variable. Secure boot is enabled for this. Don't even start that shit. All right. Looks like it's a Windows service problem. So it wasn't the game. It was actually Windows itself. All my drives are still there. That's this. Okay. Yeah, all the drives are there. All the data's still there, so it's definitely not the issue that has been hit so many others. What was this right around the time of the crash? Okay. Game input. Okay. Let me. If you're wondering, if you're just joining us, I am still live on both Twitch and YouTube, so that's good. Thankfully, it's yeah. There we go. Okay, that works. Take that. Thank you. Do that. Bring up a separate window. Windows user mode driver framework. Okay. So what it looks. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna that. All right, so it looks like it's driver related, but it's a fault in Windows specifically. Update or clean install. Update your BIOS. Well, I have the current newest version because I updated the BIOS for the motherboard on Sunday. Run file checker. Okay, well, we're gonna run SFC. So give me what happened. Gaming rig decided it was gonna reboot itself. It shut down and reboot it. So I'm gonna. I need a command prompt. Admin. Okay. So now I'm just running a quick okay, let's see. Yeah. I forgot. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna let I'm running an SFC scan right now just to check the system file checker. And we'll see what's going on here. I'm just checking the back end of Windows to make sure that it's not something with the files, the system file, or basically it's just to make sure that the driver foundation service is working properly. So, yeah, the gaming rig event viewer say anything? Not much of importance. Just that driver / WUD. FRD failed to load. Device root / Windows shell software. Yeah. Sorry. Window shell. Shell software driver /000 status 0xC0000365. So the recommendations. So normally when I see something like this come up, I always run an SFC scan now. Right. Yeah, just give me a quick second because I don't have the bot going. So without the bot, it kind of borked. So I need to get the bot going. Okay. Windows resource protection found corrupt files and successfully repaired them. I'm not gonna run DSIM right now because okay, so apparently there was something in the system file checker, found it, fixed it. Yeah, if you can, Audi, please, yeah, please give Drajan link permission. So he can, it's a game called The Prescient that he's planning on linking. So thank you, Eddie. Appreciate it. Okay, bot's back up. I need to be able to give my libations bot the bot emote. I don't know how to do that. By the way, I'm going to throw that out there too while we're at it. Okay, so we're not completely out of it. Prescient. Oh, the precinct. The precinct. Okay, I read it as a prescient. I was like, so I have seen this game. How is it? Out of curiosity. How are you finding it? I'm glad. See, the one thing I am the precinct. Okay, the way you typed it out initially was it looked like it said it was the precinct. 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 That makes more sense. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. So the downside. So thanks for doing that, Eddie. Really appreciate that. Okay, got that going. We got that going. Steam back up here. Hitting. Okay, so we've kind of fixed some of the issues here. New friend. So yeah, for the precinct. Now the downside is, I remember, yeah. So this came out in May. It seems that the one thing is seems to be very popular. Averno City, 1983. Gangs rule the streets, and your father lies restless in his grave. Clean up the city, uncover the truth, embark on thrilling vehicle chases throughout destructible environments in this neo-noir action sandbox police game. Yeah, I've heard about this, that it seems to be a pretty decent game. Initially, it was pretty rough at the start, but they seem to have really cleaned it up since then. The funny thing is, and this is also attached to, what is it, Police Simulator Patrol Officers, which is also mostly positive, which is pretty dope. Wanted to see, I have not played it. No, it's not in the library. It's not even actually on my wish list for Steam, just because I've got so much stuff. One I have been keeping my eyes on, by the way. I'm going to share this. Oh, I can't. Wait, hold on. Let me fix that. 1 second. I was like, I want to share this with you, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't. Run normally, please. Thank you. I think OBS is being a bit of a bitch too here. What? Okay, well, that's actually supposed to do so. Let's put that. There it is. Okay, yeah, that worked. This one here, Crazy Cyber Taxi Lunatic Nights. So this actually reminds me of an older game called Carmageddon. And let me bring that one. Carmageddon. Do you believe? Vehicular, yeah. Is it? No, that's not it. Not Carmageddon. There was a game way back when that was. Oh no, maybe was it? I don't think it was. 1997. No, it wasn't Carmageddon. Damn it. There was. Was it? Crazy. Not Crazy Taxi. There was an old school, and I mean like it was old school. Apaka. Quarantine. That's what it was. This reminds me heavily of Quarantine. $1994 racing first-person shooter game for the MS-DOS and the 3DO. The reason I remember this is because I owned the Panasonic 3DO, and this is one of the games that I got for the 3DO. Chemo City, right? Was known for the manufacture of hover cars, meeting the country's demands for transportation until 2022. Boy, did we get two. So yeah, it's the game Quarantine. Let's see if we can find some. So these are the screenshots. Oh, wait. No, Quarantine on Steam is not it. Okay, yeah. 1994. Moby Games. This is it. There we go. View content. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, come on. Really? All right, do we have any screenshots? That's the real question. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys can see this. So you played the character Drake Edgewater. So it was like a first-person sort of racing shooting game in like in a quarantine city. It was very visceral, like running people down, you know, gunning them down, taking jobs, trying to get hot, like people trying to hijack you and shit like that, right? And you could, and that's the thing, you drive a modified 52 checker hover cab armed with headlight mounted machine guns, roof cannons, missiles, explosives, flamethrowers, buzzsaws, and a bad attitude. Rid the streets by any means necessary. Assault vehicles, mutant assassins, and slow-moving pedestrians. It's all in a day's work here in Chemo. And that was the thing. Lightning fast, new real-time 3D graphics engine. This is back when they used to use FMV video, live action like FMV video. Let's see what else they've got here. There's the disc. Oh God, I remember that disc. Come on. Jewel, I don't care about I don't want to see the jewel case. Y'all got any like game? Damn it. What about the 3D? Oh no, just the disc for the 3D. Fuck. God damn it. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, 1994 for DOS and 3DO. Game Tech Incorporated so Game Tech was the 3DO, that was the publisher. 3DO release was Imagineer Co. Right, yeah. $24.99. Oh no, that's used. Never mind. $59.99 new? Who's got it for new? What? Chat. But yeah, so there you go. There's a screenshot. So that game there, Cyber Taxi Lunatic Nights, reminds me of this. It's like, right? It just, yeah, defending your cab, right? Title screen, right? Driving through the rough streets of Chemo. I remember this so vividly. It actually had a fairly decent map. The gameplay loop in it was pretty decent. Like, it was pretty solid. Cut through the mess with your matched weapon. Yes indeed. Yep, pedestrian speed bump. Yep, exactly. So, but I've been looking at this one purely because, like, it's Quarantine, dude. This is a reimagining. This is Quarantine all over again. 100% Quarantine. I don't know if, you know what? Maybe we'll run with the. Only this is a prison, maximum security facility, 26.8 AD, but it's Quarantine. I don't know about you guys. I'm waiting to hear back about getting key for this because I kind of want to try this. Now, it's not a hover cab, right? Still more traditional driving. Weapon vendor, right? So you can swap out, upgrade your cab, right? Add new stuff. There's the flamethrower. You got first-person shooter action. Looks like you got some Zombolanos too. They're probably mutants. Oh, that woman's got pizza. She's got pizza, right? I don't know about you guys. I kind of want to check that one out. It's on my list. That one is on my list. Okay, let's get back to the farming. Alrighty. You guys ready? I've got everything back in place here, so but no, for the precinct, I have not played it, not on my list as of yet, but even the camera. Hi, chat. I love that the camera just dips. It's like, nah, bruh. Okay, and then we do this. And then the camera finally stunts. Hold on. Okay, yeah, right, Sleepy? Yeah, Sleepy's like, even the camera wanted to look out the window. I mean, I'm always telling you guys go touch grass. Kind of goes without saying. All right, so I've got to turn that off. Start the game. It's a weird thing, but this is what we have to do because, you know, freaking Vigi Games doing what Vigi Games do. Okay, for it to start. A sound bite. Hold on. Where did this emote come from? Good question. Grass Lord? I've never seen that before. I have no idea where that came from. Not a clue. Can't tell you. I don't know. Let's get OBS going again. There we go. Yep. Boom, done. There it is. Emote Grass Lord. It's a Twitch global. Yeah, it's a global. Yeah, it's a global. It's a new global emote then. So ask Twitch, I guess. All right. God damn it, man, that irks me. I wonder how much. You know what? We're gonna go back into here, and we're gonna continue that one. So I mean, what? Oh, the touch grass, and that one. That's just that one's disturbing. That one's actually mildly terrifying. That is mildly terrifying. Right. So I need to this and performance. Off, on, boom, done. Tuning. I want to make sure. Custom, please. ERAM. You tuning. Power. That's 10. Okay. Apply that. Have been restored due to an. Yeah, so apparently there was some hinkiness with the driver. trying to access something when it shouldn't have been. Let's go. Okay. That. We're gonna go minus 55 on the offset and a minus 15 on the frequency. Changes. Okay. Done. All right. So that fuck up was resolved last night, but still ended up with other QA resource on the team working on his day off to get the testing done by end of week. Oof. So the thing is though is just remember, Drejan, it's not first person at all, so you're not gonna have that Grand Theft Auto experience. It's kind of that 3/4 isometric, like that top down. Think policing, but Diablo 3 style, like Diablo 3, Diablo 4 kind of style. Probably, I want to be honest. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. Oh man, look at how buttery this is, chat. This is so freaking. All right, let's see if we can figure out where we're at here. What do we got? Do I have a current contract? Active? No active. Okay. What do I have available to me? Custom harvesting. I'll go back to the other one. It's just spraying, mowing, wood transport. Really? This is it? This is what I have available. All right, field 27, whatever. I'll accept the contract. Oh, hey, I'm not getting the weird freaking blurry, messy trails off the back end of the tires now. That's nice. So this is the farm that I started at. I had to use a mod to set it for $0, unfortunately. And as such, it was one of those, we started with nothing and worked up to what we currently have now. And if we go to the map, I only currently own field 2, 3, 4, and 5. Field 3 is bare, 3, 4, and 5 currently have wheat on them. Hey Jay, how are you? Hey Jay, I move tomorrow. How do you feel about that? Ooh, what spooky? What, that I move? Seriously? Okay, where are we supposed to be going? Field 27. All right, so you haven't been though. That's the unfortunate thing, is that is true. You have not. Doesn't mean you still can't come and, like, if you're ever down here and you for a visit, that you can't come and visit here. I mean, unless Frightful says no. I mean, that it is his space, so I mean, that's totally up to him. I can't force him to allow you into his home. So you know what I mean? All right, so we're back in Riverbend. We'll go back to Neanderthal later, but I think to wrap the stream up, we're gonna come here. Wow, the frame rate is a little touchy right too. Temp's good. Hotspot's good. GPU is good. All right, GPU utilization. We all the all the way up to here. So we want to make a left, then a right, and then another right. Who? Okay, who's that? Who? Yes, I said that. No, don't cancel me. I'm old. Okay? Don't start with me. I'm old. I don't want to hear it. I'm old. Talk to me like I am 5. Right. Okay? Of Mariana's Trench. Okay. I'm glad that you had that experience. I've touched many famous people's hands before. Shaking their hands and everything else, and actually having conversations with them. And while it was great that I actually had those interactions, I also didn't lose my shit about it, but I'm built different. And Mike Ailey threw his guitar pick at you. Nice. Did you get the guitar pick, or did somebody beat you and steal it? Let's be honest, that kind of shit goes down a lot. People get real hardcore about that shit. Oh no, I'm going okay, we're going the right way. Never mind. We're good. This is fine. Like shit, I'm going the wrong way. No, we gotta down by the river. Hit my bag and fell. No one picked it up, sadly. I didn't end up finding it. You didn't find it? Oof. Boo earns. I'm glad that you had that concert experience, though. Like that, you don't have access to the land. Shut up. I'm busy. We're working here. This is a tiny ass field, by the way. Oh my god. This isn't a field, this is a garden. Bro, this is a garden. Come on. Who are you kidding with this shit? Who are they kidding? I am really glad though that you had that experience. No, there we go. That's freaking square rectangular ass field in this tiny ass space around the corners of. Oh, you might as well just plant grass on it, turn it into a baseball field. Probably make better money off of it, renting it out for ball games. How's the return to school? We need to and then back. Please tell me that bitch hasn't started her drama already. Oh, you're... Oh, fuck, really? You need to find some way to just embarrass the shit out of her where she won't even acknowledge your existence anymore. What is her problem? Like, seriously. This kid's problem. Oh, she's a freaking nutcase. Oh, good. She can fucking storm off. It's not your choice. You're in that class. You have to take that class. If she doesn't like it, tough beans. She can suck it the fuck up. And you can tell her I told you that. Switch my class again? Why did you switch your class in the first place? I was about to say, just tell her to suck it the fuck up. Drama ass bitch. Yes, I am talking with my teenage daughter about somebody who's been a fucking absolute terror for her in school. Well, no, I don't blame you, but I mean, the thing is, you're not the one who's the fucking psycho in this case, and you're not the one who's doing anything. You're not doing anything wrong. She's the fucking crazy ass. Honestly, you should have just taken the spare. Here's the thing. Do the spare, it gives you a chance to just do other schoolwork and get it done. I'm going to allow that even though it's like aggression. I'm going to allow that. Yeah, don't start it. The thing is, though, is you don't have to start it. Just you apparently breathing is more than enough, so that means that she's going to start something. But don't be afraid to end it. You already know, I don't condone violence, but in this case, she's the aggressor, and you've put up with this shit for years. And the school has done nothing, so I back you. I back you. You didn't start it. I like that, bro. Hold up. Hold up about what? You're my kid. I want you to be safe, feel safe in school. And this bitch has been a freaking terrorist for years. She's unhinged. The school has done nothing for you. You know, I don't condone violence, but I mean, like, defending yourself is different. Ooh, moving day, chat. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're about to wrap things up here shortly. I like that, bro. Hold up. By the way, chat, I can still feel the burn in my mouth from earlier. I still taste the dab. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna laugh. Wait. Yeah, she screamed at me while I was yeah, I know, exactly. Seeing her hurt? Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, but the school hasn't done shit to help you. They've just allowed it to continue. Like I said, I don't condone violence, but I do believe that you need to be able to defend yourself. And if she gets in your face, and continues with her being a goddamn terrorist, that you have every right to defend yourself. And the school needs to fucking step up. Jay, you do realize that if I had still been there and I would have gone to the school on your behalf and talked to somebody and it would have been dealt with. No, I know you don't, but you know it would have been dealt with, right? I wouldn't have allowed this kid to fucking terrorize you, and I would have made the school fucking do their goddamn job. And the fact that it actually pisses me off that your mom has not been more proactive about this. It pisses me off. Hi, Zool. Her and I are both at fault, but I dropped it over a year ago, and your mom is still on you about. God, that hurt. You don't understand how much that really hurt. God, that irks the shit out of me. Oh. Oh, no. Her as in, oh, the girl? You dropped it. Yeah, well, that's her problem. I mean, I'm sorry that you're dealing with a fucking psychopath. Yeah, but the school still hasn't done shit, so. I would have actually gone to this kid's parents. If the school wasn't willing to deal with it, I would have gone to the kid's parents. I wouldn't have given a fuck. I would have taken it right to the goddamn source. I wouldn't have given a shit. You guys, chat, I want you to all understand there is nothing I wouldn't do for my kid. And if it meant, like, the problem is, though, is if I were to go to the school now, because I am no longer on the contact list, I would be promptly escorted off the ground. And then her mother would probably call the cops on me. No. It would, no. Given me dealing with it would be safer than letting your cousin do it. Cousin's freaking crazy. No. Your cousin would make it worse. I'm glad that you know that her sister's at least normal, because sheesh. Chat, Twitch Mom's here. Better behave. You better behave. Twitch Mom is here. And I bet she got a hankering. Got a hankering to put somebody in the woodshed. Yeah, no. All right. I came in because this is the last time I get to watch you on stream from there. Yes. Now you'll be able to sneak up behind me and scare the crap out of me on a regular. Chat. Mom is literally going to be able to sneak up behind me and scare the shit out of me. Yeah, of course you will. You better make it count, especially with spooky season coming. I don't have any spooky games just yet, but I'm sure I'm going to come up with some. Spooky season. Hey, don't encourage bad behavior, Jay. Don't encourage bad behavior against Dad. Jeez. How dare you? Like, please do. No. Don't be taking requests from my daughter. Actually, I could let Libra do my makeup. Libra's pretty good. Yeah, I could do that, but that was for a fundraiser though. I was doing the charity stream for Stack Up for the veterans organization. We couldn't. I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, John, you're right. This is the daughter who would be willing to sell me to buy herself a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. GT3 RS. God, words, these, brain. Yeah, Jay did get upset because her sister's friend, Kat, kind of horned in a little bit because there was a sleepover that they'd had the night before. So Porsche 911 GT3 RS. There we go. She would sell me. This kid would actually sell me for that car. The RS. No. You are not selling me to buy a car. And John, I'm trying to get her to forget about that, okay? You're not helping, sir. Black. Done. John's like, I'm sure somebody here is having a good old laugh at it. Mowing, spraying, wood transport. On any of this. Do we have anything good? Like stuff that I like doing, like plowing or anything? Cultivating? What field? 56. Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, so where currently are we on the map? Field 56. So we're here. We go up and around, down. Okay. She's sorry. Watch me. Jay, you'll be lucky if you can sell me for a nickel. I'm just saying, kid. You'll be lucky if you can get 5 cents for me. Even with some of my better qualities and my skills, my handiness. Ooh. Wow, that car is speeding. I'll buy him for a nickel. Feel like it's RoboCop. I'll buy that for $1. Couldn't even sell you for a thing of used gun. Wow. Kid. And you lucky I love you, kid. Talk to anybody else like that in the real world. Bad things happen to good people. Remember that. All right, so we're heading over to Field 56 now. Ooh-wee. By the way, I don't know if anybody's ever figured this out, but one of my favorite things when I was growing up on the farm was actually running the plow. I loved running cultivators and plows. It was just something I really thoroughly enjoyed. Yeah, oh, you mean where what used to be? Yeah. What used to be the kitchen? Or what's the kitchen now? It used to be the dining room. But wasn't really a good dining room, so you know. Oh, just wait. Just wait till you see pictures of what everything looks like once it's set back up after the move. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Just like how there's gonna be there's so much stuff coming. Yo, Pete, how are you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna be offline for a week in very soon here because I move tomorrow. Tomorrow is moving day for me, so bittersweet. I'm excited for what the future brings. And now Twitch Mom is going to be able to scare the living shit out of me whenever she wants. Sneak up on me all sneaky sneaks. Scare the hell out of me. Moving to Vancouver? No. Why would I want to go? No. Why would I want to go there? I think of 10 other places better than Vancouver Island. Hell no. No, I'm only moving, like where I'm moving is only a 10-minute walk from where I currently live, so like 10-15-minute walk, so. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You asked. He said you're not returnable, and there's no manual for me. there's no manual. Sorry. Finders keepers. No backsies. No backsies, Mom. Which Mom's like, damn it. That wasn't helpful. You're right. It wasn't helpful. It wasn't meant to be helpful. This is the Riverbend Springs. This is the one of the original release maps for Farm Simulator 25. This was one of the very first maps. So this is River Spring Bend or River Bend Spring. I don't. One of the two. One of those. It's just a bunch of gobbledygook at this point, okay? Not really. Fishing? Nah, not really. I mean, you know, cool little feature that they're adding in, but I'm not losing my mind over it, you know. I know there seem to be a lot of people that are, but I'm like, oh, whatever. Yes, I said whatever, chat. But here's the thing, though, is you have to pay for the frickin' season pass to be able to do the fishing. You need to buy the Highland Fishing DLC or have the season pass so it's added in. I have none of that. If they were adding it as a free content update, yeah, that'd be a different bag. They're not. It's not a free content update. You have to pay to add the fishing. Fuck that. Nah. Nope. Cool concept, but listen, it's not a free update. You don't have the appropriate DLC, you don't get to do the thing. I'm sorry, there is no, if they can, here's the thing. So with the DLC, that means that I can actually fish on any map with water. Like this map here, I could just drop line right there. And we're already talking about that. But if you don't have the DLC, you can't do that. Which means they can add the mechanic in to any goddamn map. It's a cash grab. I'm not against developers making money. I'm against developers adding features behind paywalls. Like if you can add the mechanic for that to any map, like, you know, it's one of those, it's like the gacha games cash shop all the time, right? Like all the skins and everything behind a paywall. Now, I'm not against skins and stuff like that being behind a paywall. Just because, you know, like it's cosmetic. This is a feature being locked behind a paywall. Like an actual game mechanic. That's what bothers me. That would be like giving us a trucking simulator, but saying that you have to pay an additional $20 to unlock the ability to drive the truck. That's what it equates to. It'd be like SCS saying, okay, so yeah, you own American Truck Simulator, but you can't drive the truck. The DLC mechanic for the accelerator on your truck is locked behind a paywall. That's what it feels like. That's something I think everybody here can understand. All right, no, that's fine. We got this. It's okay. Now, here's the thing. So I would say if Giants was adding in new maps as part of the DLC and the fishing mechanic was added in for free, that would actually be smart. Like you're adding in extra maps, your, you know, new equipment, whatever. That would be smart. And then the fishing mechanic is actually added in for free as like just a free content update. I think that would actually be really cool. And I think honestly that would be much better and sustainable for the actual farming simulator community. But again, that's purely just, that's just me, you know, being who I am and what I believe in gaming. Wow. Okay. So we are currently down to 18 subscribers. That is the lowest I've seen that sub count since I started streaming. Wow, that terrifies me. That actually scares the bejesus out of me. It's scary when you see shit like that, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Zool, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Like, are you really and truly ready? You ready? Okay. Chat, I'm probably going to drive her nuts crazy in about a month's time, and she'll be wanting to send me back. She'll want to ship me back to the manufacturer. Full stop. Send them back. Take them back. Hell, I'll pay for shipping. I was told no backsies. Well, the thing is, though, is you just got to find out who the original manufacturer was. Because remember, most of the Twitch community is under the impression that I'm actually artificial, that I'm just a robot. I'll be back. No. Nah, you'd be like, nah, dude. You out, get lost. Go away. Got 1 point. I am not a robot. Drajan, you stop telling lies. Stop telling those lies. Openly admit that you've got a plastic kneecap. Everybody just loses their mind and instantly is like, hey, so this guy's a goddamn robot. Synth component tells the story. A plastic kneecap is not... It's not like I have freaking superpowers or anything. Like, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Pete, you're not helping. That's exactly what a synth would say. Hey, this ain't Fallout, my man. You and your Brotherhood brethren need to chill the fuck out. We are the resistance. Resistance is futile. No, we are the Borg. Resistance is futile. Here, you know what? I got a better one for you. There. There. They exist. Okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying right there. Oh yeah, no, chat knows. Chat knows. Chat knows. That's why I've been called a synth, because I have a plastic kneecap. Chat knows. Yes, they know. Damn right they know. No! Far, I swear to God, Far Harbor. Listen here. Listen here, sir. Oh, we're at 97%. Let's go. I'll bring the far into your harbor, Pete. Don't act like you wouldn't like it. All right, there we go. Done. Give me my money. Give me my money. I don't like the fact that I can't 100% the fields. That bothers me so much. I don't think you guys understand exactly how much that bothers me. I ain't gone that long, man. Active. And do we have anything else? Fertilizing? No. Harvesting? No. Mowing, spraying, wood transport. Nope. All the dumb things I don't want to do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there, bud. Wow, this fog though. Oof. Oof, the foggy. Chad, it's so froggy down here. I'm scared. I'm scared of the fogs. Like some Silent Hill shit going on down here, folks. Okay, I forgot. This tractor does not crawl hills well. Oh. Tractor's kind of having a bit of a rough time going uphill. Chug, chug, chug. Oof. All right, there we go. And we're back on the road. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with good old-fashioned exterior view. I just prefer this view in Farm Sim for some reason. Especially considering I'm playing this with a controller anyways. The wheel isn't even here anymore. It's already gone. The wheel hath been moved. The wheeleth hath been moved already. To go to crop, I find myself always going back to poplar. Wheat. Wheat is my go-to. Wheat and soy. That's right. I said it. Wheat and soybean. Those are my go-tos. I'm not really so much into the wood, like doing the forestry. Nothing against forestry per se. It's not my bag. Just not my thing. I like some of the other like stuff like carrots though. There's something about doing like the root vegetable stuff that's kind of cool, a lot of fun to do. But it yields so much. See, the one thing I find I actually commonly find myself doing is I do a lot of contract work. Because doing my own fields, like, it's fun, and I've got, like, I currently own 4 fields on this one. I started with $0 in this and worked my way up doing contract. And I've, bought a couple of pieces of equipment, like the tractor and the cultivator we're running right now. These are ones that I own, so I'm not having to rent a lot of stuff anymore. But even still, while my fields are current, because I planted wheat in 3 out of the 4 fields I have. The 4th field, I mean, we're, into September. I could probably plant wheat, no problem, but I just haven't done it yet because I need money for the seed and the fertilizer and the seed, right? So I'm doing some of the contract stuff. By the way, I just love driving around on these, like, freaking back roads here. This is so much fun. Yeah, doing contracts, and I've actually got the economy set to hard. That's why I'm not making a lot of money off of some of this. Like, I'm only making like $1,000. Whereas on Neanderthal, which is Neanderthal is a small farming community in Manitoba. The map is huge for that one. But what I've been doing with that one is I started that one with normal economy. Unfortunately, the save didn't have it. I couldn't get it down to $0. But the money was basically just toast, right? So we're gonna... there. No. You back. Back in, bro. Beep, beep, beep. Also, you may notice that the tractor itself is... Oh, it started... Oh, has it started... Oh, it is starting to rain. Well, that's cute. So, you know, I'm not repairing the wear and tear on the tractor either, or the implements. I'm keeping the maintenance up, but and keeping them clean, but I'm letting them weather. So I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way it looks. Like it's been used, it's been like scraped up, scratched up and everything. So you hold on. What tires? This I do. Oh, it's just it's just a drizzle. So if I do that, no vehicles available. Okay, well that's. Also, there was a tire wear mod that I thought about installing. I haven't looked at it seriously, but there was a tire mod that basically. Oh, Walter's not standing here. Nice. And where's like the trucking simulator, it's raining, but the weather has not properly changed. Oh wait, never mind. I'm watching the cloud. Are you gonna finally cloud over? Or are you gonna? I'm just gonna let nature do its job and, you know, clean my tractor for me. The thing is, though, is not every I've found specifically with this that I don't necessarily have to have it in hard mode in order to enjoy it. You know what I mean? There we go. If that makes sense. I keep eyeballing that tire wear. Yeah, I keep eyeballing it too. I'll be honest, I keep eyeballing it as well. Okay, we're gonna save this. Because we're gonna get out of here. I got things to do, as again. Look behind. I have stuff to go. But again, we are going to be offline. So channel is going to be offline for the next week while I get moved and get settled. But I do want to just say thank you to all of you for being here. I do really, really, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Those over on YouTube, putting in the time watching the stream. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes over there. Twitch, so much for throwing down with follows. Thank you for the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs, and the primes. Remember, it is September, so if you're going to gift subs or subscribe to a channel yourself, this is the month to do it because it is super cheap for you as the viewer. It is great for the streamer because the streamer gets to actually make all the money that they normally would from it, and Twitch is the one that takes the hit. So the percentage comes out of their cut. So hit them hard. Hit them in their wallet. Hit them where it counts, chat. But thank you so much for doing all of that. Thank you so much for the bits. And as always, thank you so much, very, very much for the tips. Yeah, moving, chat. Damn. We're here. We made it. We're doing it. Doing it, chat. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the upcoming week. I am going to send you guys over to the one and the only Hunter Wild. I need you when you get over to Hunter's channel. We're going to go raiding on Twitch. I need you to tell Hunter that he's cute, that he's a wonderful human being. Hunter is also about to be a dad in like 2 weeks' time. He's got his very first ever coming along. About to become a dad. Go show him a little bit of love. I appreciate the living heck out of you guys. I'll see you over there. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here in about a week's time. Cheers.